Hello guys, I hope you all are doing good. I am Vaishali Kikan and we are discussing the electronics engineering. Today in this video we are going to talk about the different ratings of the diode. We should understand we can work only upon the specified voltage and we can take out some maximum current only from the diode. If we go beyond this, the diode has the possibility of failure. So diode, if I want to operate it without getting damaged, I have to specify the ratings and I have to use it in the specified ratings only, right? So these ratings are mostly generally specified by the manufacturer, and if I am using this diode, I will be using it in the given ratings only. Right, so broadly we are going to talk about the three types of ratings of the diode. First is the maximum power rating, second is the peak inverse voltage rating, and the maximum forward current rating. So all of these three things I have to consider while using my diode. Right, so first of all, coming to the maximum power rating. As the name suggests, what would be the maximum power rating? It is the maximum power that a PN junction can dissipate without damaging it, right? So it is the maximum power rating. We can use the PN junction and we can dissipate some power at the PN junction. The maximum power that the PN junction can tolerate without damaging itself is the maximum power rating. It is specified by the manufacturer only in the data sheet, and one who's using it, he has to specify to the given rating, otherwise the device will get overheat and it will get damaged. So dissipated power at the junction will be equal to the product of junction current and the voltage across the junction. So if you are increasing the voltage across the junction is increased and the current across the junction is increased, the product would be increased and the power would be increased and the device may get damaged. So when the power developed across the junction, it is greater than the maximum power specified by the manufacturer. So at that time, overheating will be happening at the junction and the device will be destroyed. Our diode will not be able to function correctly after using it above the voltage, above the maximum power, right? So you have to control the maximum power. So the power developed across the junction should be lesser than the maximum power dissipated by it, right? So now coming to the peak inverse voltage rating. Right, so here as the name suggests, we have the peak and the inverse voltage. How much maximum voltage in the reverse bias I can use without damaging the diode. So maximum voltage of reverse bias that a PN junction can withstand without damaging it is the PIV, which is the peak inverse voltage rating of the diode. Right, so we should understand that the peak inverse voltage, the maximum voltage. So in the breakdown region, after the breakdown region, what happens? The current is going to increase abruptly and it may cause overheating, because when we have very high current, it will be causing overheating, right? So mostly we want to work before the breakdown region only. So again, the maximum peak inverse voltage rating is specified by the manufacturer only in his data sheet. If voltage across the junction at the reverse bias condition is increased beyond the peak inverse voltage that is specified by the manufacturer, again the junction will be destroyed. Right, I don't want to get my junction to be destroyed, so I will be working below the peak inverse voltage rating specified by the manufacturer. So now coming to the maximum forward current rating, the maximum value of the forward current that the diode or PN junction can carry without damaging it, right? So we cannot get the unlimited forward current. With the graph of the PN junction, you can see this is the forward bias graph and this is how I have the reverse bias graph. In the forward bias graph, we have the current which is approaching the infinity at a very finite voltage, right? The current will be increasing very fast, non-linearly it is increasing, but I have to limit this current. The forward current also I have to limit, otherwise the device will get damaged. So the maximum forward current that the device can withstand is the maximum forward current rating. So I hope you understood all of the things that I have discussed in this video. If you have any doubt, you can put the doubt in the comment and I will be trying to resolve your doubt as soon as possible. I hope you like this session. If you like it, please push the like button, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends and also give me your feedback. Thank you so much.